I'm Danny Staudt. I was an alumni of the Invention Convention. I participated 4th grade through 7th grade, and that would be 99 through 2002. And I'm currently a mechanical engineer and also an inventor on the side. I'm an engineer, and by that I solve problems. I'm given constraints where, say, I have a box and I have to fit everything inside this box. And I got to use all my knowledge and technical skill through engineering to solve these problems. I pulled out all the old reports and the newspaper article.
A skating tutor, Christmas tree tester, the one-man folding machine, and the hand-free kite.
It was absolutely amazing to have the dispatch reporter stop by my booth. And since I was still hanging around, he interviewed me and took pictures. That was a lot of fun. When you're in the Invention Convention, you are given a journal to create and put your inventions, their process, their problems. It's key to keep a notebook and you write down the dates and the times for all your entries, just so you have a record of your inventions. So that way when you go to patent, you have a full record of everything you did. I don't know if you've ever heard, but there's people making kites that generate electricity. So I'm making a kite that generates electricity. It's a kite system with multiple kites. These are our templates for kites. I actually had a kite-oriented invention at the Invention Convention, and I still use it. It's a stake system for kites that keeps tension on the line when there's low winds. And so I still stake that down and I leave kites up for several days. It's actually something I thought up for the Invention Convention, but I couldn't make because I just technically couldn't get there. But it's at the Invention Convention I saw a kid with a magnet and a fan, and it was like a perpetual motion machine.
Right.
This is a takeoff of that, but it's truly engineered stepper motor. So you have these metal plates and magnets, and you move them in and out, and it causes this rotor to rotate. Before I even knew the Invention Convention existed, I was so into inventors. I would write book reports, I would read all kinds of books. This whole section of inventions in the library, that was me. And my teacher, Lee Schreiner, Mr. Schreiner, pointed me towards the Invention Convention in 4th grade, and I never left since. When you start to invent, you come up with the problem, and there's so many different ways to do something that you actually have to just choose a direction first. And that direction might be wrong, but you gotta go somewhere. One of the first things you do when you have a problem you want to solve is you want to look to see if anyone else has got a solution or something similar that you can kind of hack to make work towards your direction. And so you got to research if anyone's even thought about the problem. I start on the internet, and then I go to the library. This is a huge revolution in terms of inventing. This is where we get a collective of people, and this is because of the internet we get together, and there are these forums where you can offer to do design and inventing for free, And as a collaboration, you solve a problem together, and eventually these problems are then for free on the internet where other people can use these problems, these solutions to these problems. My favorite inventor quote is from Alexander Graham Bell, and it is, "Wherever you may find the inventor, you may give him wealth, or you may take from him all that he has, and he will go on inventing." And I live by that. STEAM is very important, just so you can get all aspects together with your creative and your engineering and your techs, and all together. That brings innovation, a spot of innovation where you can create. And if you don't have access to a program, there's plenty of programs out there like the Invention Convention. Fully take advantage of it. Foundry is amazing. It's a combination of artists and engineers, which you don't get all that much in like college. But out in the working world, you interface a lot between different industries. Never stop trying. You get plenty of failures along the way, but they're all part of the process to get you where you need to be. And this is true in life as well.